So let's take a look at the feedback loops that need to be addressed. And each one of these feedback loops encompasses actually part of the agenda for the larger seminar, the Mind Brain Gene seminar. Our first segment is going to be on self-organization. How does the self develop? How do we get a sense of individuality, where emotions come from? What is the mind? And so on. That's what we're going to be discussing over the next hour. The next segment is going to be on the social self, the role of attachment, our interactions with others, how important interpersonal communication is to our health. Then we're going to get into epigenetics, all the new research over the last 20 years demonstrating that behavioral change, self-care has a huge amount to do with what genes are expressed and what genes are not. And then into the field of psychoneuroimmunology, the interaction between the mind, the brain, and the immune system, how profoundly important the role of the immune system is in the function of the brain, and how much affect some detrimental developments in health, in your health, might result in mental health problems such as chronic inflammation and so on. Then we're going to get into self-regulation, and here what we're talking about is the healthy behaviors that need to be in place before, and we could say even as a foundation for good psychotherapy. And there we're talking about the SEEDS elements. We'll spend over an hour on that. Those include the role of exercise, thinking, memory, diet, and sleep. And then we'll talk about habit and motivation. And those habit circuits are critically important to access. Sometimes they're accessed inappropriately and we develop various addictions. So these feedback loops encompass our sense of who we are and our health or ill health. And when they aren't working together, we have ill health. We get depressed, we get anxious, our cognition is fogged out. So we need to get these feedback loops to work better together. When they do work together, we enjoy better mental health.